Nope, nope, don't blame the devil. Stop blaming the devil. It ain't his fault. We blame the devil for every poor decision, every consequence in our lives, every wilderness, every season, right? We blame him when in reality, it's our fault most of the time. When I say that, I say this. We have the power of decision making. The devil has the power of persuasion. He's only going to persuade us to do things that we already have in our hearts. So it's really up to us to make that decision, whether we go left or go right, whether we do our own thing or we do what God wants us to do. I'll tell you from experience. For me, I remember a couple years ago, 4 years ago, when, like I told you guys in my last video, Church in the Wilderness, shameless plug, check it out, please. I decided to continue coaching after 2 great seasons. We won championships. We were in the newspaper. We're doing a lot of things in the community. We spoke at churches. I felt this high, right? I'm like, I'm doing something positive. And I just got accepted to the doctoral program. And my wife said, you got to slow down. You got to focus on school. You got to focus on God. You got to focus on your family. And this is before we had Zion. I'm like, nah, babe. I could do all these things. I could coach and go to school and focus on you and focus on God. I can do it. She begged me. She said, babe, I just have a bad feeling about this. Do not coach. What did I do? I decided to people please, and I decided to go left instead of right. And as a consequence, I was hit with all kinds of allegations. 4 years later, I'm still dealing with some of the issues mentally and emotionally because I didn't make the right decision. I decided to do my thing. I decided to go left and not listen to my wife and go right. Sometimes, man, we make some decisions, some good decisions, and there's some dire consequences attached to it. Don't get mad. You can't blame the devil. God allows that to happen for you to grow. But there's other times where we just make poor decisions. We know it's bad, but we still do it. And then we look at God like, what happened? If we don't blame the devil, we're going to blame God. We gotta be mindful of the decisions we make in life. Everything you do has a consequence attached to it, whether it's a good consequence or a bad. And sometimes when you go right and you try to do the right thing, certain things happen for a reason. It's not to hurt you, it's to build you. But don't blame the devil when you make a poor decision and there's some dire consequences attached to it. Stop blaming the devil. It ain't his fault. I'm not talking at you. I'm just trying to save you from making some poor decisions like I did in the past. I love you guys. Please be encouraged. Peace and love.